So I'm here with Elaine Jobson this morning. Elaine's just spoken at the Caloundra Chamber of Commerce Better Business Breakfast, and we've just got this chance to get a few sound words of advice from Elaine before we all move on for the day. This morning, Elaine, you delivered 5 tips for small business. They were all wonderful tips, but obviously you've had a lot of conversations since then, and which one have you had the most feedback on?
Yeah, thanks, Leanne. Yeah, I would say that the most popular of the lessons was actually the lesson around learning and development. I think when you've got a large business, you almost expect your employer to pay for that learning and development. And I think when you've got a small business, you don't necessarily have that luxury. And so we can get out the habit of actually investing back into ourselves. Whereas a large business will hold us accountable, they'll put us on training courses, they'll pay for them all, and you'll have some kind of learning and development manager that runs all of that. So it was just really a reminder, and actually using a story of a boss that I used to have, who used to ask me, he had an expectation that I would invest 10% of my income back into my own learning and development, which I have to confess I was a bit miffed about at the beginning, because as quite a young 20-something-year-old, I had other things to spend my money on as opposed to training and developing myself. But he kind of forced me to do it, and I'm so glad he did, because that's enabled me over the years to be able to spend money on really quality training. I've been on all the Tony Robbins courses, I've done Zig Ziglar, I've done Jim Collins, and I would have never have got those opportunities hadn't I have had that habit of paying for it myself. And also, when you pay for something yourself, you do tend to listen a little bit more acutely. So I think that's a lesson that everyone's been saying, like, I need to go back and reassess how much I'm investing back into myself. As a small business owner, you're often the business. So by making yourself better, of course, your own business is going to improve. So I think that was really the takeaway lesson for today.
Beautiful. Thanks, Elaine, and thanks so much for speaking to us all this morning.
You're welcome.